Have you ever looked at your bank account and felt proud but looked at yourself and felt empty? Maybe you've saved money, bought nice things, kept up with trends. Maybe you have the latest phone, the newest clothes, the expensive gadgets, but deep inside, you know something is missing. You're not growing. You're not learning. You're not becoming more valuable as a person. And while your possessions slowly lose value, the years are passing and you're still the same. If that feeling haunts you, if you know you're capable of more but haven't invested in becoming more, then this story will change everything. Because once there was a man who had money but no worth, until one painful moment taught him the investment that never ever loses value. Stay with me until the end. In a bustling city where everyone chased success, there lived a 32-year-old man named Daniel. Daniel worked as a mid-level accountant at a decent company. His salary was comfortable, not rich, but enough. Every month, Daniel followed the same pattern. He paid his bills, saved a little, and spent the rest on things that made him feel successful. A new watch, weekend dinners at nice restaurants, the latest smartphone, expensive sneakers. His apartment was filled with possessions. His closet was full. His savings account had a modest number that made him feel secure. But Daniel himself, he hadn't changed in 5 years. Same skills, same knowledge, same habits, same conversations, same limitations. His coworkers talked about courses they were taking, books they were reading, skills they were learning. Daniel would smile and nod, but inside he thought, "Why waste money on that? I'm doing fine." His younger sister, a teacher, was always learning new methods, new languages, new technologies. She earned less than Daniel, but seemed to grow every year. She would say, "Daniel, when was the last time you learned something new?" He would laugh it off. "I'm good, sis. I know what I need to know for my job." But late at night, when the apartment was quiet and the new purchases lost their shine, Daniel felt something he couldn't name. A hollow feeling, a sense that while his bank account was slowly growing, he was slowly shrinking. He looked at his college degree on the wall, 7 years old, gathering dust. He looked at his bookshelf, empty except for old textbooks he never opened. He looked at himself in the mirror and asked, "Am I still worth hiring if I lost this job tomorrow?" The answer terrified him because without the job title, without the company name, Daniel realized he had nothing that made him valuable. No special skills, no unique knowledge, no competitive advantage. He was replaceable, forgettable, average. And average, he was starting to understand, was just another word for stuck. One Tuesday morning, Daniel arrived at work to find the entire office buzzing with excitement. There was a promotion announcement. A senior position had opened. More responsibility, double the salary, the career advancement Daniel had been passively waiting for. Daniel felt his heart race. This could be mine, he thought. He had seniority. He had been there longer than most people, but when the manager gathered everyone for the announcement, the name called was not Daniel's. It was Kevin, 26 years old, 3 years younger than Daniel, only 2 years with the company. Daniel sat frozen as everyone applauded. His manager explained, "Kevin has consistently invested in his growth. He completed advanced Excel certification, learned data analytics, took leadership courses, and brought innovative solutions to our team. He's the future of this company." The words hit Daniel like a punch to the stomach. Not he worked the longest, not he showed up every day, but he invested in his growth. After the meeting, Daniel approached his manager privately. "Why not me? I've been here 5 years. His manager looked at him with something close to pity. "Daniel, you're reliable, but in 5 years you haven't grown. You do the same work the same way. Kevin in 2 years became more valuable than you in 5. That's the difference." Daniel walked out of that office in a daze. He sat in his car in the parking lot, gripping the steering wheel, unable to start the engine. 5 years. 5 years of showing up, doing the job, collecting paychecks, buying things. And what did he have to show for it? A 26-year-old had surpassed him, not because of luck, not because of connections, but because Kevin had invested in becoming better, while Daniel had invested in things. That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. He calculated how much money he had spent in the past 5 years on possessions that now sat unused on experiences that gave temporary pleasure but no lasting value, thousands of dollars. He thought about what he could have become if he had invested even half of that money into learning, growing, developing skills. And then he thought something that changed everything. I've been saving money but losing myself. The next morning,